Right then, we're going to have a little read with the Ask Your Guides Oracle. So if you've got a question, now's the time to think about it. If you want to pause, pause. But understand that this is a collective reading, so you might not be the answer that you're expecting, or whatever. It could be, you might get it in a roundabout way, if you know what I mean. But it doesn't mean that you can't listen, does it? It doesn't mean that you can't see if there's anything in there for you. Anyway, time to concentrate. Let's see what we get, shall we? Okay. We have balance from the divine teachers. We have family through the Holy Spirit. We have psychic awareness from the divine soul. And we have business, the Venus energy. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we've got composition, warrior guides. Okay. Just pop on there. It's difficult to find space sometimes. A little itch. I've eczema in my ears, sorry about that. You need to find balance. Easier said than done, I know. But it's work-life balance. It's love, practicality. It's finding a balance between home life and family life, and finding a balance between work and everything. It's finding that balance in your life. Everything in life should be balanced. We all have within us the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We have to balance that out. I might change my position on that. It looks a bit. Oh, you need to find balance in all things. Yin, yang. Okay. You'll know yourself what situation needs to be balanced out. Family. Sometimes family can get in the way of that balance because you quite often have to put some other members of your family first, but sometimes, what about you? So you have to find that balance between giving to your family and giving to yourself. Okay? It could be that you're not also realising that the family can support you in that balance. Again, depends on your situation. Is this something that you need your family to help with, or is it something you need to help yourself with? Or is it both? Psychic awareness, divine soul. You need to tune into that psychic awareness that you've got. This card won't come up if you didn't have it. We all have it. We really do all have it. It's like any talent, any gift. It's some people are born with it, and some people have to work really hard. It's a bit like maths. To be quite honest, maths would be easy if I didn't get my numbers mixed up all the time. Everything gets screwed with. But I struggled with maths because I was getting too much mixed up and I couldn't get my head around it. Doesn't mean I was an idiot, because my English, I did really, really well. Things like that. I've got level 3 English and level 3 maths now, but level 3 English I did just like that. Level 3 maths, I think it took 4 or 5 goes before I got the result that I needed, because it was so hard for me to do. It's the same with your psychic awareness. Some people, it flows easily, and with others they need to practice and practice and practice to get to it. Don't think that people who do it naturally don't have to practice either, because they do, but they will find it easier than somebody else. But we've all got this psychic awareness, and you need to use that now. That's going to be very important to this situation. Business is going to be very important to the business, because it'll help your business flourish. And it could be that you've got a spiritual business that needs to flourish, but you need to do it with heart and soul. It can't just be about the money. It has to be done from the heart. Again, that's where the balance is. It's balancing out financial gain and balancing out love for other people. That's the thing with a spiritual business. When you get too greedy with it, you're not doing it for the love of it anymore. You're not doing it because you want to help people anymore. You're doing it because ka-ching. Do you know what I mean? If this is a spiritual business, you certainly will have competition. But this comes from your warrior guides, and I think you probably have got warrior guides in your collective of guides. They will stand by you. The many people are in competition with you, and you didn't realise. Because some people compete with you, even though you're not competing with them. And I've still got in from a previous reason. Yeah, they're competing with you, and they're still losing, even though you're not in competition with them. You know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? They still manage to lose something. They're not the other part. You know what I mean. So basically, it's all about finding that balance. It isn't going to be easy. There's going to be some glitches, but use your psychic awareness, that third eye, that energetic awareness around you. You'll know what I mean. Because this is your business. But balance love with financial gain.